Hello and welcome to this introduction to the sixth form. My name is Helen Prince and I'm the head of sixth form here at the Ferrers School. This presentation will give you an outline of what we can offer to our students, what they can expect when they join us and how they can apply. The Ferrers sixth form works in a consortium with two other local schools, Huxlow Science College and Rushden Academy. Together we're the East Northamptonshire College and jointly we're able to offer a greater range of courses, combinations of courses and extracurricular opportunities than we would be able to offer were we a standalone sixth form. For students looking for an academic curriculum, we offer an extensive range of A-level courses. Typically, we encourage our students to choose 3 A-levels, as the intensity of study at this level of education is high. However, students do occasionally choose to study 4 A-levels, but with extra support from the sixth form team. We also have a range of Level 3 BTECs available to study. These are equivalent to A-level qualifications, but are assessed in a slightly different way. Where the A-levels are largely assessed at the end of the course in examinations, the BTEC qualifications are assessed throughout the 2 years of study, and there are opportunities to resit exams throughout the course to improve grades. BTEC courses offer significant flexibility also, as some of these courses can be taken as single, double, and triple options. The BTECs that can be taken as triple options are Performing Arts, Health and Social Care, and Sport. This would mean that students take all 3 of their options in one subject, and they achieve 3 qualifications in that subject. These subjects and science can also be taken as double options, providing 2 qualifications whilst being studied alongside another subject. Or they can also be chosen as a single option subject, providing just 1 qualification alongside 2 other courses. We also have ICT and Business Single BTEC for students to choose from. Students can opt to take 3 A-levels, 3 BTECs, or they can combine A-level and BTEC courses to ensure they are studying the courses that best suit their aspirations, future plans, and academic ability. We offer only one Level 2 qualification, Hair and Beauty. This is a 1-year course which is taught at the college's specialist facility at Rushden Academy. This highly hands-on course is very popular and many students opt to stay on to study the Level 3 qualification, which is a further 2 years and involves greater client-facing opportunities and work experience. The large course offer that we have means that we are able to provide tailored pathways to suit every student. The pathways are dependent on each student's starting point and guides and supports students to achieve their aspirations. For example, the Platinum Pathway is aimed at students who achieve a minimum of 5 grade 7s and above at GCSE. These students will be guided towards A-level studies that suit the requirements of their next steps, and they will then be provided with opportunities and support to allow them to aim towards applications for Russell Group universities, a group of universities that I will be discussing later in this presentation, including Oxford and Cambridge. We also provide guidance and support for students to gain higher and degree apprenticeships, if this is a preferred route. Similarly, students who achieve 4 grade 4s at GCSE or above will be guided towards our BTEC courses, which would suit their style of learning better, and will be given the support, guidance and opportunities to explore the pathways available to them, whether that is a university course, apprenticeships or the world of work. When choosing their options, students can take 3 or 4 courses. These options can be all 3 A-levels, or BTECs as one subject as a triple option, or combined as double or single options, or the A-levels and BTECs can be combined to create the optimum course offer for each student. Courses across the 3 schools are timetabled using a blocking system, so it is imperative that students choose only one option per block. If the options that a student is interested in fall in the same block, please let us know on the application form. We cannot guarantee that we'll be able to resolve any clashes, but we will definitely look at them to see if it is possible. For your convenience this year, we've included the entry requirements on the blocking sheet. Please take a look at the requirements carefully when you're choosing your subjects. This will help you to focus on achieving what you need in your GCSE examinations and help you to choose the right options for you. When opting for a BTEC as a single option, you can only choose the single BTEC. If you choose the BTEC double, you must take the single option first, and if you opt for the triple, you must take the double and single options also. Studying in the sixth form can be very different from being in Year 11. On this slide, I'll take you through some of the key differences that you'll find in sixth form. Firstly, students will study up to 4 courses, with each subject receiving 4 taught lessons each week. This leaves a number of non-contacts in each week for students to use for study and to develop independence. Many of our students have lessons across all 3 schools. We have a free bus which takes students between sites, before school, at break, at lunch and after school. Students will be expected to manage themselves to ensure that they attend all lessons, travelling between sites independently. This is an example of one of the key benefits of coming to the Ferrers School sixth form. And TENK. We provide a good balance between the independence of college and the security of a sixth form. Students are expected to independently study during non-contact time, but they will be guided and supported initially to allow them to learn how to be independent. We also encourage students to engage in supercurricular study at this time, allowing them to explore potential areas of interest for future studies and enhance their understanding of the topics they're studying beyond the curriculum and the course. Throughout their time in the sixth form, students will be given the opportunity to develop the skills that they wish to develop, focusing on what is important for them and for their next steps. Support funding is slightly different in sixth form. Many families will be entitled to the support of bursary funding. This is means tested and can be used for anything that will support a child educationally. This can be anything from stationery to trips or clothing for school. Anything that can help a student feel equipped, supported and ready to achieve. As a part of the Ferrers School, the sixth form has its own house, Hughes House, which was named after Elizabeth Phillips Hughes, the first woman to achieve a first-class honours from the University of Cambridge. She then went on to fight for women's rights to access to education. Plus, every Sunday, she would open her classroom at the Women's College of Education to educate the local disadvantaged men and women. She believed that everyone was entitled to the best education, a role that we believe in and fight for too. The Post-16 Centre is now housed in the old ALC building. We have 4 large spaces, including a group working room and a silent working space where students can book into timed examination writing sessions. We have our own dedicated computer suite, plus laptops that students can borrow. We also have a sixth form only outdoor space with covered picnic tables and a quiet garden area for students to enjoy the sunshine. And in September, we opened our sixth form only coffee shop, where students can relax with a cup of hot chocolate and enjoy a panini at lunch. As the head of sixth form, I am passionate about what we offer our students, but I think there's a greater value in hearing what the students have to say about why they chose to stay on in our sixth form. I chose to remain at the Ferrers for another 2 years because I knew I would be supported by the amazing sixth form staff and was excited by the many opportunities available to me, not only to develop my academia, but my personal skills also. The opportunities for students to develop what they want to about themselves is something we take great pride in. This is supported through our Futures Passport. This passport was introduced to students this year and will be used throughout their time in the sixth form to guide their extracurricular activities, allowing them to independently identify how they can address their own needs and develop the skills that they require most for their next steps. I chose to stay on in the sixth form because it was the best next step for me. I was made aware of all the options that I had after completing our GCSEs, and I actively chose to stay because of the support network and the family-like community that we have in the sixth form. This family-like atmosphere is something that we actively encourage in our students and is often one of the biggest drawers for our students into the sixth form. Out of everything I saw in the sixth form, what drew me in was the social aspects of life at TENK. More free time and 3 different schools meant I could meet people I would never have met if it wasn't for TENK. One of the greatest benefits of a consortium is that students get to widen their social circles and meet new students who have similar interests to them that they would never normally have the opportunity to meet. Being in the Ferrers Sixth Form has really benefited me. There have been so many opportunities offered to me, including leadership and community roles, work experience and apprenticeship opportunities. The Sixth Form team are incredibly helpful and prepare us well for our future. Over the past 3 years, we've been developing an extensive Sixth Form student leadership team, which includes both academic and charity and social roles. This team of students are heavily involved in supporting the direction of the Sixth Form. Our students are essentially building a Sixth Form that they can be proud of. Being a part of a wider consortium means that we can offer a range of opportunities that would not normally be available in a Sixth Form setting. Each year, COVID permitting, we offer the students a range of trips, from our London trip in March to Cambridge Activity Day in July. Yearly, we arrange a charity trip to the International Youth Conference in Uganda. This is an invaluable trip for the students to understand the world in a very different way, as does the Auschwitz Poland trip with the charity Letters from Auschwitz. We aim to take students on as many exploratory trips as we can, from the Northampton University Library trip for students taking the EPQ, to the university and apprenticeship fairs, and the opportunity to visit Oxford and Cambridge universities. One of the most important trips of the year is the Year 11 into 12 induction trip to Canterbury University in Kent. This is an invaluable opportunity for students to meet new friends from the other two schools, and it really helps students to settle into life in the consortium. The support systems that we have in place at the Ferrers School really help our students to achieve their best. We have a fortnightly mentoring system. The aim of this is to guide and support the students through their sixth form experience. Mentors support students to achieve academically. They support with the well-being of our students, and they really get to know their students so that they are able to provide a personalised and detailed reference at the end of each student's course for whatever pathway they choose. Throughout the sixth form, students have access to independent careers advice, both from our careers advisors and through external speakers. We have a full and detailed PSHCE programme of study, which is tailored to support students as they navigate their A-levels, explore the options for their next steps, and which equips students for the skills they need to tackle adulthood confidently. Work experience is an invaluable opportunity that we have strived to provide for our students, either through face-to-face work shadowing opportunities or working with online virtual work experience providers. Despite the challenges of the past few years, a significant majority of our students gained work experience last year that will set them apart from their peers as they move on to their next steps. We continue to work with UniFrog throughout the sixth form. This is a system that the students in Year 11 are used to and is a highly useful tool to support students in their choices for life after sixth form. From careers to personal statement writing, apprenticeship opportunities to gap years, UniFrog provides all the support and advice students need to support themselves through the next years into their next steps options. All of this support allows our students to make informed and considered choices about their next steps and equip them to make the next move with confidence. There are a wide range of destinations that our students have taken from the Ferrers Sixth Form, including university, apprenticeships, work and traineeships, and gap years. By far the most popular destination is university. Last year, 98% of our students who applied for university gained a place at their first choice, studying their first choice course. The current slide shows just some of the universities that our students have gone on to study at over the past 3 years. These include a large number of Russell Group universities. These are for 24 of the UK's top universities, providing a first-class, research-driven education. In August 2021, 20% of the students who applied for university gained a place at a Russell Group. Universities are not the only destinations for our students, however. Year on year, students are increasingly interested in earning and gaining hands-on experience whilst they're working towards their degree. We ensure that students are fully aware of all the options that are available to them in order that they make informed decisions about the right route for them. So having discussed all the reasons to choose us, this is how to apply for your place at the Ferrers Sixth Form. Firstly, head over to tenkonline.co.uk. From the homepage, click on Study with Us. Here you will find everything you need to apply for a place in the sixth form. The most important document on this page will be the prospectus, in which you'll find the information about all of the courses, as well as the entry requirements to gain a place. Also on this page, you'll find the virtual introductions to the subjects. This is a great place to look at the courses available. These introductions will give you an insight into what the course is like and what you'll be studying. Just click on the course you're interested in to view the video. You'll also find the options blocking sheet on the Study With Us page to help you make your choices. And finally, you'll also be able to find the application form on this page. You can download the form, complete it, and send it to Mrs. Bradbury on the email address on the screen, or use the link on the online form. Finally, here is a basic outline of the application timeline. Once we return from the October half break, we will communicate with you the details of our one-to-one meetings to discuss options and support students in their decision making. The deadline for applications is the 8th of December, and this can be done either on paper, via email, or using the online form. In February, we will have one-to-one interviews with students who have applied to check through options and support any potential changes in your plans. Offer letters will be sent in early March. In June, we'll be holding our induction week, where students will be able to experience life as a sixth former and start to make some new friends as they meet students from the other two schools in their lessons. Throughout July and August, students will get the chance to begin to prepare for their A-level studies by doing induction tasks. And finally, in August, we'll meet with the students on results day to confirm their places in the sixth form. This will be another opportunity for students to change their courses if they've changed their minds about what they want to study. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation today. I trust that it has been informative and that the Ferrers Sixth Form is an exciting and viable option for you or your child's next steps. If you have any questions following this presentation, please do not hesitate to email me at hprince@theferrers.org.